guys have been subscribed to the channel for a little while, you know that we built a brand new 434 Dart block, small block Chevy, with all brand new parts. Didn't waste a dime on it. Actually calling it our no budget build. But yeah, pulling the old 434 out to drop the new one in. And here we are dropping the brand new 434 block in. It was a very long night. We kind of pumped all this out in one night, pulled the motor and dumped the new motor in there all in one night. I'm pretty sure it was like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning when we finally heard this thing crank over for the first time. So yeah.
No fuel yet. Okay, shut it off. Alright, there's that. Yeah, let me work the throttle. Go ahead and crank on it. You're leaving the ignition on, right? You're not. Okay. Go ahead. Turn the fuel pump on that time. Go ahead, fire it up.
Motor really sounded great, but it filled the shop full of smoke. Ended up the intake that we had on it was milled at the top too much, and ended up having oil seep through the gasket right there, and just filled the intake runners full of oil and was burning oil about as fast as it could burn fuel, and it smoked the shop up horribly. Here we are at US 36 Raceway, testing Blackie tonight with the brand new motor. Excited to see what kind of horsepower and what kind of runs she lays down. What's she gonna run?
614. That's my prediction.
I'm thinking a 611.
Okay.
US 36 Raceway, doing some testing on the brand new 434 block. Very first pass went 624 at 108, a little luggish. We're gonna take a little timing out because he said it felt a little luggish down track. So taking a little timing out, I'm gonna get in the seat, take it for a lap, because I just want to see how it feels. Nothing with the suspension though. It wheelied nice, went straight down the track, so I don't think we're gonna mess with anything like that. So probably will be a little bit more of a relaxed, hopefully more of a relaxed test and tune here, rather than last time when we brought the Firebird up. We were working on it a bunch. So. lazy. You know, I'm used to driving that car all the time, so I kind of know like the best feeling. That car felt a little lazy at the start, so we took some degrees out of it and turned the launch up just one click, just to see. I mean, if it helps. I want to see it try to get out of the hole a little quicker. It felt like it was kind of just lugging out of the hole. But it went 620 with me in it at 109. He's probably going to jump back in it for this next pass and see what... Third pass, I drove. We launched it a little harder and took some timing out of it, and it actually went quite a bit faster. 613 at 110. It was definitely pulling harder out of the gate and down straight. 613s. I mean, I'm not mad at all, honestly. It's pulling hard. Picked the front end up, and when it sat it down, it kind of was all over the place. So we kind of checked some front suspension stuff. Because it kind of acted like it was that night that my dad spun it out. So yeah, I mean, car's running great. So hopefully not going to be changing too much. I mean, can't complain about what the car's doing right now. I'm happy about how it's running. So we lowered the launch down a little bit to help maybe not pick up the front end as much, maybe carry it out. And that seemed, I mean, the car went 610, 60 footed better, just by 100th. I mean, and I think we're going to pull a little bit more timing out just to see what it does. I mean, the car's running great, but we want to see if maybe pulling a little bit more timing out of it might help. But yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining. Car's driving straight, running fast, 610 at 110. I think that old motor's moving. Do work, Blackie, do work. Pulled a little bit extra timing out. I'm gonna see if it helps any. At some point, it's either gonna help it or get worse. So we're about to find out. Launch is still where it was the last pass. I found out how much timing we could take out of it. It took a little bit too much now, and it went 13 again. but it's sounding and running good still, going straight. So I'm happy. So we're gonna put it timing back where it was and probably make a couple more and probably call it a night. I mean, I'm happy with this testing tune. Kind of wish I was back in the driver's seat, but I sadly won't be able to race it this weekend. My dad will, so I'll be in the Firebird this Saturday for the no prep race that's going on here. So I won't be driving Blackie, but he will. So dropped the launch down to 34,000 because we're testing for the no prep event now. We just want to see what it's going to run with the 34,000 chip in it. I don't think it'll run much slower, but who knows? I mean, that's taking a lot of bite out of the 60 foot, so that's what we changed to this run. We'll see how it runs. Then Dad's probably going to jump in it, maybe 1 or 2 classes, and that'll probably be the end of the night.
Did you have it revved up and everything? Everything was cool? Okay.
It rained great.
It just seemed like it all went so fast. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't think it'd make that much difference.
I did not think either, but.
Well, go ahead and plug the other thing back in real quick. But now we know.
Yep. Now we know. So we're gonna call it a night. Car ran very great. The motor did its job. Maybe milling those heads really doesn't do much because the car ran about what it usually runs. Saw some great things out of the car tonight. This Saturday got no prep at US 36 Raceway, so we're gonna have this car and the Firebird out. Gonna be in the ET class kicking some butt, so hopefully that motor can take us to a victory.